See? Like LDI Shimon say, man. You know? So imagine that their wickedness was increasing, man, because of this damn devil, man. He's back again doing the same shit, man. You see, the Lord is allowing this man to stack his sins onto heaven, man. You see, he got a point that Esau is not going to be able to allow to pass, man. Right. He's coming to that point right now, man. The point is this nigga trying to make himself a god on the planet Earth, man. Trying to put himself above the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, man. That draws the line for the Heavenly Father. The Lord is only going to let this nigga get so far, man. See, but he's going to allow, like the brother read in 2 Thessalonians, he's going to be allowed to deceive everybody that the Lord don't want.
I got two more, but I'm going to get Psalms 50 and 20 in verse 21. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and thy slanderest thy own mother's son. All right, which that's going into Esau, Edom, and Jacob, man. All right, we're going to show you what. This is a rivalry between two family groups, man. All right, you got Jacob, which are the Israelites, man, and you got Esau, which is the rest of the Edomites, okay? You got a protagonist and an antagonist, man. This is the Lord's movie, okay? Verse 21, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that all was altogether such as one as thyself, man, okay? So all the shit that you've done to the Israelites, man, okay, when you were the Greeks, okay, so right now I have myself and a few brothers, we going back into the history of the Maccabees, man, okay, and we're reading through it, and we've seen all the bullshit that you did as rulers over Greek, man. You sacked the temple, man, okay, you was like, you dispersed Jake once you got into Israel, man. You had a bunch of wicked niggas following behind you, man, okay, so things like these, and you're still doing it to this day, man. In the height of your rulership, man, you got Israel willingly going off, and you're backing it, man. Okay, you making Jake go off on a continual basis, man, because the shit that you set up in your society. Okay, and the Lord said, I sat back and I kept silence. And you thought I was all together one as thyself. Right. You think just because Shah hasn't acted speedily, you think the Lord is just with you, man? You think you just got everything that you have today just because you that guy. No.
Yeah, Esau's been flexing that even during the time of the colonization of America. You know, he called it the manifest destiny.
Yep.
He said that, well, we're destined. Well, it's according to the will of God that we're supposed to take these lands.
Yep. I mean,
that's what
it
says,
was,
really.
though.
Yeah, it was.
Shit.
You know,
at one point in time, hey, the Lord kind of was with this nigga to do this, man.
Yeah.
If the Lord wasn't with him, he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing right now, bro. Right.
If the Lord was with him, he wouldn't be able to go on those ships and cross those seas.
Yeah,
Them seas was rough, man.
Yeah,
The Most High got him over here for that purpose.
What they call it, Elmo's,
Saint
Elmo's fire.
Right, yeah.
See, God at them over here, bro. See, that was all the will of the Lord. So he saw us right on there. The Lord was with him with this shit, man. Yep. You see, but the Lord allowed him just so he can break, just like he did with Pharaoh, man. Romans 9, man. You see, but that same purpose about raise me up, man, so I may show my power, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man.
That's crazy, you know, because during that time, Egypt was the greatest empire in the world during its time, and the Lord brought it down, and now He had raised up America to be that even mightier empire. Now America pretty much got a hold of the whole world, man.
Man, bro, no other empire in the scriptures had power over the four corners of the planet Earth, man. Right. You see, up until now, man, America's the only one, bro. You see, besides America, it's gonna be what? The kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of Yahweh Shemel Shemel. You see, that's why it goes back unto the blessing that was given unto to Isaac and Jacob. Not Isaac and Jacob, Slaki. Jacob and Esau, man. You know, they were the only two nations who were promised the dominion of the whole planet Earth, man. You see, no other kingdom. The Babylon, the ancient Babylon. You see, the Assyrians. You know what I'm saying? The Greeks, the Romans. They didn't have rulership over the whole planet Earth, man. Way over here, man. You see, over the whole fucking stretch of the planet Earth, man. America do though. You see, that's Esau coming in the fullness of his blessing, man. You see, it had to happen over time. So the Lord was with this nigga to get to this point. He can come into the fullness of that blessing, man. You see, for a purpose, for the Lord's purpose. Like it says in Job, and the Lord, in the deep sleep, the Lord seals a man's instruction and raise a man for his purpose, man. You see, and this was the Lord's purpose for Esau, man. To raise this nigga up to be this fucking devil and to destroy this nigga, man, and show his power.
That Romans the 9th chapter is it's not of him that will that runneth, but of the Lord who showeth mercy. You know, so whatever the Lord wants, that's what's going to happen. You can read that in the wisdom of Solomon as well. You know, it say, you know, he make it a vessel unto honor and a vessel unto dishonor.
Right.
So if you want to bring up America, you know, if he want to bring up America just to show his power, you know, he gonna do it. He did that with Egypt.
Yeah.
You know, you got it.
I got real quick back to brother's point. This Revelation chapter 20 in the third verse. It says this when Esau got cast down. You had a time period with Jacob ruled in the Dark Ages, man. But guess what? He got loose for a certain cause. Here we go right here. This Revelation chapter 20 in verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit, which you know he was over there. But it says and shut him up and set a seal upon him. They should deceive the nations no more. So when Esau was ruling before that, he was deceiving everybody in the Greek Empire and the Roman Empire. But it says, until the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, so after the Dark Ages, and after that, he must be loose a little season. So he's back on the planet Earth, pushing that false doctrine, man. Indoctrinating everybody with the ways of Satan. He's that Satan-like man ruling again, man. That's what's going into beautiful.
I got one to go with that. The Revelation, what was that? 20 and 3? Because you know how the scriptures say they were loose from the bottom of this pit for a little season, right? This is Psalms 58 and 3. It said the wicked are estranged from the womb. The womb represents what? The Renaissance period. Back when they was reborn, rebirth. Now you can say when they was as little kids, yeah, absolutely. That ties up with the Revelation 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb, right? Loose for a little season. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yep.
You see, that's when they came out to see the whole earth by lying, because they was loose for the little season once we had them in captivity during the Dark Ages. Yep. So once they was reborn during the Renaissance period, that's when they started depicting themselves as the images of people of the scriptures, man.
Yep.
Defacing the nose and things, so on and so forth.
Right.
You know, that was it.
Go ahead.
Well, they always say, what is that in Maccabees
3 and 48.
3 and 48, they go into what they do. They try to say, well, what happened before the Renaissance? I don't know. I mean, the Dark Ages, we don't have that much literature or any records on it. Yeah. Why? Because he want to cut you off from knowing that you was rulers at that time. You know, we don't know what happened to you. I can tell you what happened 10 billion years ago.
Yeah, Big Bang.
Big Bang theory. I can tell you what happened.
Go back all the way to the Big Bang, bro.
Well, I can tell you, I can tell you a damn thing what happened in the Dark Ages.
That nigga's a lie. That nigga lying.
What was that, like the 1200s, to like the 1200 to like the 1400s or so? I don't know anything about it. We can't tell you a damn thing.
Wasn't nothing wrote down. Everything just stopped.
Everything just
Everything
stopped.
just paused.
See, look, I looked it up. It said they call it the revival of classical learning and wisdom after a long period of cultural decline. You know,
Cultural
we
decline.
talking shit. You know,
Yeah, talking about Jake, bro. Yeah, man.
they was wiping the ass with their hands. You know, we came up there and showed them. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
And then they'll just shit right there on the goddamn, you know.
Give me a second.
They still doing it today, actually. Shit.
Give me a second.
Give me a second. Bro, the niggas didn't take a bath. They took one bath a year, bro.
Yeah, and then they had like the chickens and all, you know, now you have little dogs, something you keeping out. They had chickens. They live with their animal. They live within their animal. So that's the thing about Esau. You had like the Moors that come in at that time and basically get them more domesticated, tell them, hey, you got to move that shit out the house.
That nigga don't
You know
go
what I'm
nowhere
saying?
without that dog, boy.
Yeah. Now they still be kissing their dog in the mouth. That's just you know, them like they used to be back in the day. They sleeping with their animals and all that. That was Esau.
That's the word of
You know,
strange.
shit.
Psalm
There ain't nothing new
58.
under the sun. They're still that same old nigga.
Ethically to sin.
I got something. My bad. You had something. I said that fast. I got something. I just bagged your brother point up about that bottomless pit, man.
Right.
When people hear these things, like we're going into like that word devil and Satan. You know what I'm saying? When they hear these things, they thinking about the spiritual demon Satan. They thinking about hell. Nigga down there was sitting on the throne with a pitchfork. And they hear the bottomless pit. They thinking about hell, right? Right. This is 2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 23. It said, O Lord, thou bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof thou hast chosen thee one only vine, and of all the lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily, man. You see, so there it is, calling the land, like the brother said, man, a pit. You see? So that bottomless pit, like the brother was going into, was over there in Europe, man.
Yep.
You see? I'm not talking about the deep down in the center of the fucking earth, man, with demons poking niggas and niggas being tortured forever and shit, man.
Right.
That's bugged out, man. See? This talking about right over there, man. The bottomless, talking about Europe, man. You see?
Hey, the Lord, hey, he gonna be set up like you say that. It set him up that, and to show you that he is that coming out to the working with Satan. How you can get that? When you think about with the Sirach 2, when they man, I'm gonna mess it up.
What's that, Sirach?
Step into the house of the Lord. Prepare yourself for temptation. You know, that's you basically being Esau's gonna set up for that temptation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, who and that's what he said. When you try to tempt someone, you basically going into what? You can try to set them up to deceive them. I'm gonna tempt you into this. I'm gonna deceive you into this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different to be supplanting in something and telling you what it is. You still go for it and then lie to you about it. And then you go for it. He's gonna tempt you to get in that corral and these things like that. Now, how do you say he come out to working with Satan? What did he do? Look at Matthew 4. It's at the top when it goes into being a tempter. When Yahweh went into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh man,
You
he was
want
tempted.
4-1?
Yeah, and it goes into him being a tempter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because during when that happened, you know, he showed him all the kingdoms. You know, he showed him the timeline of the kingdoms,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Well, if you know bow down and worship me, this all gonna be yours."
Yep.
You know, somebody.
But you wanted it?
Yeah, we right.
You got it. Matthews 4:1. Then was Yahweh led up of the spirit unto the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards and hungered.
Mm-hmm.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones to be made bread.
Oh, see, look, check that out. He was in a time where he was, you know,
in need.
Yeah, he was in need. He was vulnerable.
Yep.
So that's when, you know, Satan came and made that proposal. You know, thinking, okay, you know, because you know, any man in this world that's not in the spirit, man, they're gonna take that offer.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna say, man, I ain't made in days, and then some dude come out and say, you know what, you know, just worship me, and you could have all this. You know, show you a table for a turkey and chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Grigio chicken.
Yeah.
So just imagine when our hair break loose. You still got to keep these laws, bro.
Man.
You haven't eaten in 2 days and you see a hamburger or pork sandwich. No, you see?
Yeah.
Same thing. All rules apply in all situations.
That's why the Lord is building us up now. That's why He's giving us through these things. Because when these temptations really hit hard, we get Sirach 2.
This the book of Sirach, chapter 2, from the top. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
See? After that, like I say, when we serve the Lord, the Lord is preparing us for these temptations to come. All right? And He's preparing us to resist the wiles of the devil. All right? That's what, and you can look at it and say, look at this. This is the same spirit that's coming, that same tempter is going to come and be tempting the world. He's going to set up for when this famine hit, when all these things, these perilous times that's going to come upon the earth, you're going to be wanting, you're going to be vulnerable. I have my stomach growling, my kids crying, they can't eat. I'm looking at my little baby like it's a turkey over here. Esau's going to come forward with a solution. He's going to be a tempter. Same thing. So we're going to resist the wiles of the devil or one with those men. But the rest of Israel, you think they're going to basically resist that? No, they're going to give in. Go ahead and give me that shot. Go stick it right here and let me go scan this so I can get me a bag of rice. This is the same energy, the workings of Satan is going to basically be manifest more and more upon the earth. That's why he's going to be revealed, knowing who he is. You're like, damn, this is actually the damn devil. But then, like I said, if you don't got, you ain't in the house of the Lord, if you ain't been spiritually built up, bro, it's going to be too late. You're going to be like, damn, I'm fucked up. That is, like I say, that's one of the main things. If you don't, if you receive that, the Lord said, it's basically, hey, you can't get repentance. You're going to be done. So if you receive that seal, you done.
you still got more on that?
I mean, keep reading. Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
Yeah, man, we gotta have faith in the word of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know, at the end of the day, yeah, okay, you know, it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be hard. You know, like I said, you know, it's easier said than done, and Lord willing, we can overcome those hurdles. But you know, if you know, at the end of the day, man, you gotta trust in the spirit of the Lord, man, that He's gonna take you out of those things, man. Right? Go ahead.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple. And
Yeah,
said
so he set him up in a high place, you know, in a pinnacle of the temple, right? Go ahead.
Yep. And said unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Could he have done that? Yeah, he could have done that. You know, but he you know, he endured. He said, you know what? No, I'm not going to tempt the Lord. You know, yeah, I could jump off, and the Lord, you know, because it's not my time. It wasn't the time of for Yahushua to be, you know, to die.
Right.
You know, so he knew what he was talking about. You know, go ahead.
Verse 7, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
There you go. Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Go ahead.
Again, the devil taketh them up into an exceeding high mountain, the governments, and show him all the kingdoms of the world, see, and of the glory of them.
Yeah, man. So he's showing them, you know, all the kingdoms of the world, all the powers and the mountains, the hills, the valleys.
Yep.
And what did he say?
And show him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them.
Yeah, and the glory of them, man. He was seeing the greatness of all these kingdoms. Right? Go ahead.
And said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
There you go, and that's the main point. Like he was, you know, he said, man, I'll give you all these. I'll give you America. You know, I'll give you Great Britain. I'll give you all these great kingdoms that you know. All you got to do is bow down and worship. You know, worship me. You know.
Yep.
Go ahead. Was that the main?
Yeah.
What it said? What then?
Well, can be tempted on the things
Okay, read that
that Esau's going to be bringing forth to you. You know, if you're in the spirit and have that faith, you know, faith is things hope for, faith is the things that unseen. We know it's going to be something bigger and better, you know, 1,000,000 times better than what we're upon this earth now. Shit on the ground. Hey, and the thing is, they got a small time. Hey, the triumph of the wicked is short, as we just read in Job 20. Bro, we finna have an everlasting kingdom. So why give in to these things now? The Lord knew where, like you say, Yahushua knew, hey, you ain't basically, you trying to tempt me to these things because you know I'm in a vulnerable state right now. But I know the things that come. You know, I know I'm gonna have a kingdom. You know? So don't, you tempting me, but hey, I'm resisting you.
Verse 10, then said Yahushua to him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve.
Yeah, that's what you got to think about, man. Like you know, if we give up to Esau, man, and take that, you know, take that charagma, you know, we giving our power to Esau, man. We're pretty much bowing down the knee and tell him and pretty much saying like you're our God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he said, man, well, the only one you need to worship is the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, so if you take that charagma, you pretty much saying that Esau is your God. No, you are saying that Esau is your God. What he say in Isaiah 14, man? I will be like the Most High. You know, I will say
the stars.
Yeah, that's right, the water. You know?
Hey, because people they've been sold a dream, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the brothers going into when these people don't think there's gonna be nothing past America, man. They don't have vision to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when they tempt it, you know what I'm saying? When they come onto it, they're gonna find that, like the scripture say, hey, so the Lord find faith on the planet Earth, that's how bad it's gonna be. And all these people that say they believe in God, they're gonna abandon that belief, man. mother, like that nigga off, that nigga off 300, mother, father, you were wrong.
Yeah.
Leonidas, you were wrong. And what did that nigga do? That nigga went and sold out to Xerxes, man.
Yep.
You know, and what did he do? So all you gotta do is bow down, man. And that's what Esau's gonna do. That's what he's getting ready to do right now. He's getting control of everything you people have access to right now, man. Food, water, all that shit. He's getting access to it, right? He's gripping the power. BG, all these niggas own the farmland. Now the nigga that bought the fucking vinegar, he done bought the goddamn apple cider vinegar. Bought the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, man. That nigga he buying every goddamn
Store
thing.
brand now.
He's gonna force it on you. You see? Look like he's gonna cause all those small and great rich support to receive that seal, man.
Yep.
So he's gripping the throne, and once he do that, these people are gonna, they ain't gonna have that faith in the Lord. They're not gonna be built on that true foundation, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
If I can real quick, and that's because at the end of the day, they don't have this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? This knowledge is the key to all that. Isaiah 33:6. And knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to get you through the coming times to get you to salvation, to be saved, man. If I can real quick, just real quick, because that temptation is coming. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. That's what's coming on the whole. We're just gonna go into it. I'm gonna let the word speak. It said, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's coming, man. This dude is about to try you with the temptation of that sea hill, like the brothers are going into, and he's going to tempt you by taking your food, your water, you know, all the things that preserves life. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is about to snatch from you, man. You know what I'm saying? But it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, man. That's this knowledge. You know, he said he's gonna keep you from that hour of temptation. So if you got this knowledge, man, you know, you're a follower of this, you believe, you know, you have faith, you know, and belief, then hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. The Lord, he said he cover you, man, you know. Which we pray for that cover, you know what I'm saying? You should be praying for it, that protection, that cover, you know, but those are the things that he promised those, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in this truth, if you're in this knowledge, you're following, you're doing all the things you should be doing, you should be covered in that day, you know, in that time, man.
That's right. Matthew 6, it said in 25, it said, therefore I say unto you, take no thought of your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Hey, so you gotta have the faith that the Lord is gonna provide for you, especially in these times that finna come upon the earth. You got people constantly losing jobs, bro. You got people, you walk on the streets and you see every day, even downtown Dallas, you see new faces, because we've been coming down, we see new faces of homeless people. They look like, and you can tell they're fairly new because you can look at the clothes. You know, you can look at it like, damn, they got on some fresh clothes and stuff, but yet they sitting out in the street because they going through it. You're gonna see that more and more, especially because this is what your adversary Esau Edom is setting up for you to be more vulnerable, what you need to take need for. I'm going to provide for you. But the Lord said if you have faith and believe, He's gonna provide for the men of the Lord.
Yeah, and a good example of that happened, of people not trusting in the Lord, is during the time of the sea, you know, the C1. Mm-hmm. You know, because everybody flocked to that, to the syringe. You know what I'm saying? They all flocked and said, well, you know, the government says that this will keep me from that disease. Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna take it. And people at work are like, have you taken it yet? You took it already? You got the booster? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're over here like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and we all did it. You know, we all filed that form. You know, we all prayed, we all trusted in the Lord, and look, we still here. You know, ain't no brother suffered from casualties from that thing, man.
That's right.
Because why? Because we trusted in the Lord and said, well, okay, if you threatening to fire me, I'd rather lose my job and go somewhere else, man. I trust in the Lord I'd rather trust in the Lord than trust in man.
Right.
You know, and of course, it was a hard thing. I'm pretty sure maybe some brothers did lose their jobs, but they still good, they still pushing. So at the end of the day, man, well, I got a quick one. Yeah. You ready?
Go ahead. Yeah, I got one. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You know, and we gotta, that's why we have those examples in the scrolls, man, like these people that were delivered from difficult situations, you know. We just, hey, even if some did get put to death, man, at the end of the day, man, they still receive the reward. They're still gonna receive the reward. You know, you got it.
Yo, it's gonna back you up, bro. This Sirach 27 and verse 3 in the GNT. It says, unless you are determined in the fear of the Lord, your house is going to come down on you.
Yeah,
See?
bro, you got it.
Going into what you're saying, bro, like these people, if you're not built on that foundation, on the right foundation, you know what I'm saying? When these things come at you, just like the brother had mentioned, that 6 to the 1 and to the 9, you see, you gonna fold.
Yep.
What do these people do? They fold it, and it's only gonna get more intenser as the time goes by, man. You see, Esau's gonna up, he's gonna keep upping it. All right, let's see what they're gonna do now. All right, you lose your job, and nigga, we're gonna kick you out your house now.
Right.
You ain't got no more food. Now we're gonna take your food away. You gonna take it? He's gonna keep intensifying the thing, so these people are gonna they ain't gonna be built on the proper foundation, and they gonna fold, man. Because these people ultimately don't fear the Lord, man. You know? These people don't have no fear of the Lord. Look how they live their life. They celebrating all kinds of fucking holidays, eating whatever the fuck they want, you know? Man, I don't give a damn about the Lord. And that was just 2 examples, man.
Right.
You see? That was just two damn examples, man. These people are gonna find out this God of Christianity ain't the true God of the Bible, man. And when these people find that shit out, they fucking house is gonna crumble, man. Everything they fucking believe is gonna fucking crumble, man. And they gonna stick their arm out because they gonna see that's the only way. Esau way is the only way of salvation, man.
Yeah.
And they gonna fucking fold.
I think Esau, when he set up these experiments in his laboratory and he used these little mice. Hey, you gotta think, he ain't using the mice anymore. You the mice niggas. You were walking around living the experiment that Esau is putting you through. You ain't nothing but a test.
Like at the end of the day, if I can real quick, but at the end of the day, that's proof that they're not part of the elect or the remnant, right?
Yep.
Because in Isaiah the 10th chapter it says that the remnant was going to return, and they're no longer going to stay upon him that smote them. You know what I'm saying? That word "stay" means to rely or depend on. You know, so if you're in the spirit of relying and depending on this nigga, then you're not part of the remnant, man.
Right.
You know, because they're no longer going to rely or depend that stay upon him that smote them, put you to death, man. That's all this dude. That's what he's about, man. Killing you niggas, man. He ain't trying to help you niggas and spigots. He trying to put you out the earth, man. You know that one nigga already said you ain't gonna stop him from being a god. You can get off. He already told you. What you think he means when he say get off? That nigga talking about off the earth.
Yeah.
Off the earth, man. That nigga's not. They not playing about that, bro. Like that's real talk. You know. But those that remnant is gonna stay or rely, depend on the Most High, the Holy One of Israel, man.
Yep.
That's the spirit you should be in, man. So if you're not coming in that spirit, hey, man, get off.
Okay, fine. I have one to back up the priest Doc in what you said earlier about how Jake's mindset is here, man. All right, they don't think that this place is ever gonna fall. And y'all know how sometimes we might joke in the chat about how old Esau get, and that nigga be old as hell, and then he finally fucking died 7 heart transplants later or whatnot. Job 21. And I'm gonna start at 7. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna get to it quick though. Wherefore do the wicked live and become old, yet are mighty in power. You know, and that's Esau Edom in the hole, man. All right, look at the top elite banking families, man. Yep. That's your Illuminati. All right, that's your shadow government or whatever you want to call it, man. Those are your rulers of the earth. That's the wicked, man. Okay, they live old as hell, long as hell. And they sit in the seat of power for a long time, according to mortal flesh, man. Okay. Verse 8: their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes, man. Hey, look at that family portrait of the Rothschilds, man. They have the eldest of the eldest, all the way down to the youngest, man. All right.
And they have what? They have accumulated mass wealth amongst one another, man. Okay? Verse 9, and their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. All right, so that's